What's up, guys? Dr. Mo here, Digital Nomad Physician at digitalnomadphysician.com. So I got 5 websites. 5 websites to review, which may be relevant to what you're doing or may not be relevant. But one of the most important things that I learned from the design expert that I hired is that physician websites, when you're doing clinical work, they need to be professional, they need to be consistent. They can't be very advertising, they can't be very crowded, and most important, they have to be consistent across every single place that you show up, whether it's going to be on Instagram or Facebook and everything else. So I'll do a video on really good social media platforms that people have done that are really good, like physicians who just come across beautifully on those platforms. But I think the website is also incredibly important, and obviously I've done lots of website videos like this, and my own interpretation of what a good website is changes, my own needs and demands change. And for you, remember, when you first start out and nobody knows you, your website has to be a certain way. Once you become more popular and everybody knows you, it has to change again. So in some aspects, your website initially may want to attract as many clients as possible, and in another aspect, it might try to retain a lot of people. So without further ado, guys, let's start here. This is a chiropractic doctor, Erin Stefanacci, Asheville, functional medicine. So right on top, let me move this guy down here. Right on top, we are currently accepting new patients. This is great. So even that little piece up there is kind of cool. Like, she's even still in business. There's a lot of physician websites that are kind of not really there, like you click on them and they don't have any content, or they don't even exist anymore. So I really love her photo. Now remember, people's eyes move from left to right, so if you want the photo to be the first thing they see, that's what they're going to see. If you prefer that the content shows up first, then you got to move this content to the left. So right on top, if I start scrolling a little bit, you guys can see that this starts moving down, which I really love. Meaning that this starts moving down, but the top header stays. So this is about, work together, the team, and resources. To me, these are a little bit vague. I'd like them to be more clear, but this seems pretty straightforward. Schedule an appointment, which is great. And we'll click on that in a minute, but let's just kind of go. Discover life-changing wellness with Dr. Erin. This is customized holistic healthcare designed to get to the upstream root cause. Creating lasting strategies for optimal health. We work with a range of chronic diseases and ailments, gut health, hormone health, etc. I love everything so far. One thing would be the alignment here is a little bit off, and I know that seems subtle, but it is what people's eyes are going to gravitate to. So I'm just saying it is worth considering. Life-changing, I don't know if it's necessary for there to be an italic, but I do love the 2 different size fonts. However, this font size seems to be different than this font size. I could be wrong. I would generally, from what I've learned, is try to stick with 1 or 2, maybe 3 at most, size fonts on the same page. And of course, we can see her color scheme is very obvious. You can see the green there. You can see the green here. You can see some neutral tones there. This red obviously is a little bit of a eye catcher, and she has a good call to action. Schedule your free health strategy today. And I'm curious how these are different, right? That's kind of what somebody wants to know. I like her copy. I like copy means copyright. I like what she's writing. The part that maybe is a bit confusing, upstream root cause, is a little complicated because it's upstream, but it's root cause, right? So people can get confused reading that. Like their mind is going to continue processing that while they're continuing to read. So I think, if anything, gut health, hormone health, autoimmune disease, fertility is really good. Do you really need GI disorder, IBS, or IBD? Maybe she's doing that for search engine optimization, but it may not be necessary. So that's something to find out. Let's find health together. I like that. Health is something you find. It's not something you have or you develop. Who knows? Let's click on this schedule appointment. Because remember, guys, for most of you, by the time somebody lands on your website, they probably already know you. Ain't nobody gonna find your website doing a search unless you have a very, very, very good search engine strategy. So if you don't, chances are they're going to say, yo, Dr. Mo, all right, I saw your little video. I'm going to click on you. Let's do it. Well, actually, it's Dr. Ashori. Dr. Mo is the other brand. So here's a complimentary booking session. And if you guys want to know, if you go to developer tools up here and you click into this area, you can actually find out what they're using, services, to try to see if it's like, I don't know, I'm not seeing it. But anyway, like, is it in the console? It's Practice Better. So it looks like they're using Stripe for their payment gateway, which is good because it's HIPAA protected. And they're using Practice Better as their, this booking page that you see is probably from the Practice Better website widget or API or applet or whatever you want to call it. That's where they're getting it from. But yeah, you can always do this trick and kind of take a look and see what are all the things that they're running. There's other websites where you can just plug in a website name and it'll tell you all the different software and tools and plugins that they're using. But yeah, to me, this is really confusing. There's a lot of text here. It's very small font, 11 to 12 font on my screen. I like that the prices are clear and you can immediately go to book now. And then you put in your date. Yeah, so that part is actually pretty good. You know, it's very smooth, very clear. But yeah, I think the scheduling page can do better. So hopefully if I click on here, I would go immediately back to the home page. Beautiful, very well done. So great user experience, right, for the web flow, for the flow of the website. Moving down, I like the transition from this kind of, I don't know what color that is, guys, turquoise. And then it moves to white, and I have a feeling it'll go become turquoise again. Yep, and then it'll be white again. Yep, so very good. So here you can see everything's lining up pretty good on the left. I really like that. Holistic, patient-centered solutions that inspire a healthy, vibrant life. This is great. This is beautiful. If I read that, I'm like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. That's what I want. Great photo of her, super professional, love the stethoscope. That's great. I like this little background thing, and it's a great shot of her, meaning like, you know, kind of like a full body or something where she's standing next to something. You can kind of get a sense of her. At Asheville Functional Medicine, we're committed to partnering with you. So obviously, she definitely wants to be found as somebody local. We utilize the 360 analysis of your health, create a customized regimen, guide you through a tailored, personalized health plan, move you along your path toward a healthier and more vibrant life. I think this could improve. This and this compete for each other, in my opinion. I probably don't want more information at this point. If I want more information, send them off, right? This is your call to action. Schedule the appointment. If they don't want to schedule that appointment, let them just keep browsing. Nobody's going to convert all of a sudden because they're like, wait, functional medicine. Let me read more about that. No, I don't think so. That's my opinion. What is functional medicine? Yeah, no one's going to book with you because they found out what functional medicine is. Just like no one's going to book with me because they're like, oh, family medicine. I didn't even know there's such a thing as family medicine. So I'm not a fan, not saying it's bad. It could work great for her, especially if she's already very established, then maybe, and she has a really good search engine presence, then it might make sense actually. So moving forward, I like these kind of carousel type things. I mean, obviously it's not a carousel, but like these kind of columnar bits of information that is easy to digest. Getting to know you, in-depth testing and analysis. So remember, getting to know you is all about the patient. Very good. In-depth testing analysis is about the patient. Personalized health plan, about the patient. Continue your health journey, about the patient. Your website should be mostly about a patient. Now, to me, this is very busy. This was a little bit busy. This was good. This was the right amount in the beginning. I'd want it to be probably a little bit less and less. So with a 90-minute initial visit, going beyond the symptoms, using the most comprehensive advance, we look at the whole picture based on your health history. I think it's fine. It might be a little bit too much. And then kind of continuing on here again. To me, this is a repeat of some of the stuff that was already here. And I don't know if that's necessary. If anything, somebody reads that, they're like, wait, was I here already? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but I think it could make sense for her. So this is kind of the footer, essentially, right? We're coming down to the end of the page. Well, actually, this is the footer, I think. But this is kind of towards the very bottom. To me, this should be a lot smaller. Email me, call me, and this should be a call link. To me, that should be a WhatsApp link, if they want to use WhatsApp, or Spruce. This is great. The address is wonderful. Answer to common questions, so that's their FAQ. This needs to be a lot smaller. I don't see a need for this to be that big, but that's me. Widget didn't load. Check your internet and refresh. Yeah, this might be me. I'm logging in from Iran, and who knows? There we go. Wonderful. You can see that there's a lot of internet issues on my side. So lovely. Let's pause and see if we can fix this situation. Wait, one more time. Come on, why not? Why don't you want to do this? We're connected. We have VPN. We'll do it from the Philippines. Yeah, so here, unfortunately, I have to use VPN to access a lot of stuff. So, all right, she's back with that great smile, Okay. Oh, here we go. So this was join our mailing list for monthly health tips. No spam, we promise. That's cute. I like that. That's very cool. I should copy that. And then here, I'm guessing this is sort of, it looks to be, it's her website, and it's her blogs. These are her blogs. So colostrum, benefit of functional medicine, how to support your detox. So this is cool. And then if I go over here, about is going to take me to this part of the page, which is okay. I think that about page could be something completely different if you wanted to. I don't even think you need an about page. It is important, don't get me wrong, it is important to have an about page, but that could be on LinkedIn, that could be housed somewhere else. I think it could be done in many different ways. Work together kind of takes you down here. So I think in such a short website, do you really need these to go to any particular part of the page? I don't think so. And then the team, does she have a team? I think so, yeah. Oh, that's her. The founder, she has a doctorate in chiropractic care. She's a complete morning person. It's cool. Oh, and Jennifer LeBray, office manager and patient liaison. Great smile, also really cool. Avid nature lover. These are kind of cool things to write, by the way. I think people kind of connect with that, you know. So yeah, I mean, I read these and I'm like, do I want to sign up for this? I'm like, nah. There's no dates on it. I don't even know how up to date they are. So that's just me. I'm not talking about you guys. Anyway, resources. So this is the weird part. If I click on resources, nothing happens. See, it goes to here. Well, I guess that something does happen. So to me, I think that should click and go somewhere. This is the patient portal. I'm pretty sure it's going to go to Practice Better. Yep. So we'll leave that alone. This is the FAQ. I have mixed feelings about FAQ. I like FAQs. I think they should be developed after you start seeing some questions back and forth. And it doesn't have to be visible. You can send the link to people afterwards. But does she accept insurance? Does she prescribe pharmaceuticals? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I thought chiropractors, I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Can she help me? Does she work with children? What is functional medicine? Okay, cool. And what's your location? All right. Yeah, that's it, right? Patient portal, blog. Did we go to the blog? Articles might be better to just say articles. I don't know. Blog is sort of 1990s or early 2000, I guess. I don't know. Colostrum, benefits. Oh, here are the dates. So what? We don't know what year. So this could be from a long time ago. So I think it's worth it. But I do like that these are into these little kind of boxes. That's very professional. And you can keep scrolling and there's more and more. So it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. And there's like a video, so I'm guessing that's YouTube. Yeah, just taking a long time. I have a feeling it's YouTube. Right? No? Video? Yes. 35 views. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, yeah, it's YouTube. That's cool. Okay, I like it. Yeah, kind of built into the website. And then there's a login, which doesn't make as much sense. I'm not sure why that is, or this. Yeah, this is new. So that's interesting that came up. Must be her blog plugin. Anyway, that's enough about that. This is Practice Better, as I suspected. The next one, I've gone over it before, I'm going to do it again, is the Glucose Goddess, which I love. I love her content. I love the way she shows up on camera. I mean, look, a photo like this, right? It's very expensive. It's very expensive. She obviously spent a lot of money on post photography editing. This is not a cheap website, right? Like this website is definitely what we call a cookie cutter theme-based website. That's my guess. And then this website here, you can see it's very unique. Everything lines up very specifically. Here's the cutoff line here of the photo repeating. Here's the cutoff line of the photo repeating. And obviously she's leading with what she wants. And if you look, Glucose Goddess is a known name. She's not trying to make a website for the newfound people. This is for people who are coming back, right? This is quite important. So again, you need to figure that out. I love the fact that I can scroll and immediately I see more interesting stuff that I want to click on, as opposed to here, if I scroll, I just see a link for like paying something, but I don't like, ooh, it's not that exciting yet. But here, if you start, you're like, discover, oh, the club, what's a club? Oh, look at these, oh, these are really cool. Oh, wow, here's a photo of her. Oh, it's a book. And then, oh, wow, these are, so you constantly want to keep going. And I learned that about good design websites, is that when you scroll down, it should become more and more interesting. So here's the recipe club. Here are the different months of her recipes. This is the book, of course, that she's well known for. There's 2 of them. And then there's very little information. The method is a little bit about her. People are probably going to read that. And then from the number 1 internationally best-selling author, 100 recipes. And you can see here, there are multiple different fonts. So there's this font, there's this font, there's this font. But this font has to be that way because, look, it matches her book. So in that case, it's perfectly fine to have multiple fonts. But in general, you can see it's very predictive, right? This font is probably this font in capital. And then this is the same as this. So there's consistency. And to me, the colors that I see is the blue and this kind of, is it taupe? I don't know what color that is. And then, of course, white, which you can always use. Black for the ink, for the color writing. Here, nothing loaded, but I have a feeling that's just, again, it's my problem. Let's see. Turkish Airlines, thank you. Let's see. It should load. Which is actually really good, by the way. This means her website's going to load really fast when nothing's going to load on the bottom until you scroll down. Because if everything of your page loads in the beginning, it'll really slow down your page, which will hurt you with your search engine optimization. I love this. I can't believe that's the same moment. Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm a French biochemist. Glucose. Yep, this is great. Love the like the photo's very. It captures your attention. You know, it's like, oh, so she's also like a fun person, and like, I don't know, she does her hair or whatever is important. So there's makeup, free resources. So that's very cool. My 10 core glucose hacks. She's known for that. That's called her lead magnet. If you buy that, then she'll probably sell you something else. The science. So here's a video of her that loads. It's going to be a YouTube video. So that's really good. Let's see if we can hear it.
Science accessible to all of you. My team and I Hi everyone, I'm Jessie, and this video is about the science behind Glucose Goddess. I will explain how we source our information,
To me, a 5-minute video, 4 minutes, 40 seconds is a little bit long, so I think that it could be a little bit better, but I love the fact that there's a share button. You can change the settings down here, so it's just a simple widget for that. Go to the science page, don't know what that is, but I might be interested in clicking on that. The online course, so obviously that's what she's probably going to sell you if you click up here and get her 10 core whatever, which is a great way to kind of sell stuff. Here is, if I click on that, it looks like, yeah, that's part of the membership. This is the kind of scrolling wheel of all the different stuff, and I have a feeling if I click on these, no, I thought if I click on these, it'll take you to her articles. She has so many articles. I think there probably is no need to do that. And this is great. This is really cool. I love these kind of like, looks like text messages that they sent her or something like that. It's very cool. You can load more. Never miss a thing. Here's a photo of her kind of live, like this gives her like consistent branding. So kind of the press, home, courses, science, book, super simple, no address, no email, no contact me, right? So if you want to contact me, well, you can sign up for my stuff. If you want to contact me, you can buy some of my courses. So this is great. Here, let's click on the online course. So that's probably going to have its own dedicated page. And that's pretty important. So if I say USA, 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 USA. Okay. Are you ready to become a glucose expert? Become a Glucose Revolution certified. Oh, okay. So this is like a course to become a glucose expert. That's pretty cool. Pay once or make a payment plan. Very cool. Yeah. And then obviously this is not interesting to me, so I'm not going to keep going. And by the way, these full body photos are actually really good if you are in kind of this whole longevity, health, weight loss space that's super popular these days. But yeah, great website. And you can see just more stuff keeps coming as I keep scrolling down, which is great, right? Because I might have more questions. And if I keep scrolling, more stuff just keeps coming. This is our FAQ, I think, or you might be wondering. Much better to write, you may be wondering, as opposed to FAQ. And look, I can just keep scrolling. It's a great way to build a website, by the way. Moving on, another one of my favorites, Dr. Will Cole, who kind of does a little bit more, I think, like holistic stuff and like, what do you call it? Like supplements. So right off the bat, what do you see? I see this. To me, this stands out right away. Of course, I saw his face first from left to right. I didn't notice this quite as much. I really like this. Health for everybody. Not everybody, everybody. This is so cool. I love the colors. That stood out to me right away. So here the palm leaves are repeated. The palm leaves are coming on top. He's getting stabbed on the side with a like aloe vera plant. It's kind of this like earthy tone pastel colors. Here's a light green, light taupe, pistachio, all the same colors, very cool. On top, I can see if I scroll, this stays the same, which is again very good. It makes me feel like, okay, I can scroll down. These are going to be there. I'm not going to lose them. Functional medicine, blog, podcast, about, become a patient, books, and shop. Cool, pretty obvious. Search, I actually like a search because I think there's a lot of stuff that you can find out from it. Different conditions that he talks about. I like that these are kind of light, but I do like when you hover over them, they change. It makes me feel like somebody put some thought into it, right? Free health guide, telehealth consult. So I'm assuming, well, first of all, it's really good that he has something free up front, right? That's always a good thing to lead with. And you can tell, like, you're going to get that for free. And you can tell that you're going to pay for the telehealth consult. I don't like the fact that it disappears when you do it, but it says consulting worldwide via webcam. I think that's very cool. I love these things here at the bottom because it tells me like, hey, this guy's been, this guy's obviously well known. I can trust him. Remember, we as humans trust other humans in general. And so if we know that this person has been on other shows, we're going to trust them. The first functional medicine telehealth center just got more accessible. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know about this piece, but obviously I'm not somebody that goes after functional medicine, so I just might not be the right person for this. Different paths for different people around the world. Have Dr. Will Cole be a part of your health journey. Learn more. Okay. The art of being well. Okay, so this is really cool. So if you look at this, it looks very much like this, and that's kind of his brand. If we zoom in, yeah, you can see here, that's kind of his brand, right? That's kind of his logo. And then here's the shop. Explore next level products, view all the products. I love the photos here that are cut out. I love this photo. He looks so simple. He looks like just another dude, The podcast for a new breed of health seekers. Wellness is sacred art. You are the masterpiece. This is really good. This is very well written. I like that. I love the contour in the back, though I don't think it's necessary, but it looks really good. So if I click on that, it takes me to his podcast page. We can click on that and check that out in a minute. Recent content, that's really good. I'm assuming this is from his blog, actually. So we'll click on that. Foods to eat and limit for an enlarged prostate. Okay, and this is Dr. Will Cole, who's a functional medicine doctor, author, speaker. I'm guessing he's not an MD, I'm guessing, just because he didn't put MD there. It's nice to put that if you're going to have such a wonderful page here, just put in Will Cole MD or DO or something, because that is just an extra level of thing that you have. And if it's naturopath, put naturopath, because people who love naturopaths are going to gravitate towards you. Learn more about him. So remember on this one, if somebody wants to learn more, just write more about them on a separate page right here. So we're going to go take a look at that. Here, put your email address in. This is your phone number. Easy. We'll call I don't know what these are. A chiropractor. He's a chiropractor. Okay, I would put that. Put a chiropractor. Dude, people love chiropractors. Career inquiries, business and marketing inquiries. These, I would hide these way below. Like, contact us, you know? You don't want your patients to see this stuff, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Okay, so the podcast, and got just a beautiful photo there, really well done. But it's the same photo as I think over there, right? Yeah, same photo. All right. Art of Well-Being, here are all the podcasts. Oh, this is great. I really like this. I think this is really cool. And then the next one, which is his blog posts, also very well done. I think that's his blog post, evidence-based review article. So very cool. Good. And then, yeah, I think this should be the same thing. It should take me to like a bunch of his blog posts. Yep. Boom. Nice. I mean, articles, blog posts, whatever, it doesn't matter. This is kind of cool. I like this. If you're going to create a blog, I think it's nice to be able to click on different things, to be like, man, all I care about is fasting, man. I don't know, should I fast? Should I not fast? How many articles does this guy have? Oh, he's got a lot of articles. Cool. So I think it's a good thing to do. And then here's more information about Homeboy. Again, font is too small, man. Make it big. People can just scroll. If they got questions, they'll just scroll. I think you should make it bigger, in my opinion. I mean, look, I can make it bigger myself, but it starts kind of messing it up a little bit. It throws off his design. So I think it's better to just make it big, make it big. You guys are still there? Anybody? Let's do another one. Okay, I love this one, Thomas Hemingway. I don't know. Yeah, this one loads a little weird, but okay, we'll go over it. MD, very cool. Say if you're an MD, say if you're a DO, say if you're a chiropractor, say if you're an RN, say if you're a nurse practitioner. Don't hide that shit, dude. People like it. People are going to go to you because of that, right? My mom was an RN, my dad was an RN, my sister was an RN, my sister wasn't an RN. But I'm just saying people who have nurses in their family have a lot of respect for them and are going to come to you if you are a health expert. So right off the bat, if I start scrolling, I see the top disappearing. That kind of makes me anxious, but then it pops up beautifully. So the first thing I see here is Thomas Hemingway. Okay, so that's good because it's beautifully written. So it's a bit of a brand right there. I like the colors, nice contrast. Your trusted source for health and wellness. Also reads really well. Dr. Hemingway is a board-certified physician, best-selling author, highly sought-after speaker, and top-rated podcast host. It's good, but my thought was, why not talk about the patient sooner? Why not talk about them? So work with Dr. Hemingway, you can click on that. I'm not a big fan of these like square boxes. I like kind of rounded edges, especially for his brand. It would maybe look better, but the fuck I know. I like these are small, and it's just two of them. It's so nice. Here's a login. It's for the course, I believe. And then here's a contact. Here's media. Let's click on that actually. Contact, media, blog, podcast, coaching, courses, practice. It's a lot. It's a lot. That might be a little bit much, and you could certainly cut that down to like 3 or 4. But yeah, this is where he hosts his course, right? And then you scroll down and pop-up comes up. So if I scroll down on his main page, right here it says increase your GLP naturally. I like that because it's probably what's on everybody's mind right now. Longevity, weight loss, GLP-1s, fasting, keto. Those things are on everybody's mind. If you can lead with that, like how to achieve a ketogenic state or how to achieve the good things of keto without keto, something like that. And then you can download it. Remember, we call that the lead magnet. It's from MyFlowdesk. So MyFlowdesk, I think, is a CRM, which means you kind of help track your clients and people who are interested in you. And you can help convert them in the future to possibly paying clients. Yeah, so this it doesn't read that nice, right? So it's not a great page, but it's a good page. Dr. Hemingway one-on-one concierge medical practice. Work directly with Dr. Hemingway. There is nothing wrong with saying concierge. If you have a concierge type practice, you should say concierge. But again, the font for me is a little bit low, and the contrast for me is really hard to read. Work directly with doctor, low stress, schedule optimized, let him help you issues and energy clarity, help get you useful, stronger. Join the wait list. And then also this is my flow desk, by the way. So we already did this one. If you go up here, you can see my flow desk is on there. Free resource, natural alternative to weight loss. So I could download the PDF. And then join the wait list. Dr. Hemingway specializes in helping busy middle-aged professionals turn their biological clock. I don't know if a lot of people like being called middle-aged. You could do it. Youthful back, longevity, performance, and longevity. 1 business week. Expected response time, 1 business week. Okay, cool. Going on, as seen on. Yeah, this is cute. Very nice. I love it. Perfectly fine. And then Unshakable Health with Thomas Hemingway. That's him. So great smile. It looks to be a podcast. Could be something else. That would probably make that clear. About Dr. Hemingway. A little bit about him. 6 surfer. Nice. Father of 6. Jesus Christ, dude. Man. Preventable. 5 powerful practices to avoid disease and build unshakable health. So this is looks like a physical book, board certified with more than 2 decades. He doesn't say what he's board certified in, does he? Emergency medicine. Okay, good. Continue with the about page. Continue to the about page. So yeah, just a simple website, guys. It's good, it's nice. I have a bunch of beef to pick with this. So for example, this starts here, and then this lines up really nice, so I like that. And then you go down and all of a sudden you see these bunch of colors, which I think could be made beautiful like the other ones have done, like they did different colors. But collaborations like this are worth pointing out. But it's a nice, simple page. So I think in that sense, it's great. Last one, this is gonna be super fast. This is Fatty. It's a product in a way. It's like, I think fatty acid, I have no idea. But anyway, look at the page. It's really nice. So first of all, you can immediately click on a video to get a sense of what it is that they do. It's 2 minutes, not bad.
A brief history about the discovery of C15 as the first essential fatty acid to be discovered in 90 years.
That's their shtick. Up here, you can go buy now, press reviews. You can see the background color is really nice, the photo, and then you get a great transition. Obviously, you immediately get street credit for being a TEDx talker. We're a partner in life and purpose, so there's a little bit about them. As you scroll down, stuff just comes into view. It makes you want to scroll down. For me, this is really, really good. Obviously, I have no idea what the fuck the product is, other than it's a fatty acid, but obviously somebody who knows goes on this website. A Tale of 2 Pods. It's something about dolphins, which I still haven't gotten, and there's something about fragile red blood cells, which everybody will recognize, something about Florida. Forget the context. The content is not that great, but it is beautiful how it just kind of comes into view. It really is grabbing you and it's taking you down. So we got the blue from the ocean, we got the green for nature, we got very consistent fonts, right? Once again, the blue, same font as above, and then we got the photos of these 2 guys, which is really cool. I wanted to show you that because my designer sent it to me, and I think it is a professional website. As you can see, everything lines up really well. There's a bunch of stuff at the bottom, and you're immediately taken over by a sense of trust. Obviously, it's a supplement company, but you're taken over by a sense of trust. Like, this seems good. There's an MD talking about it. She's a vet, I think. So there's, something going on there that could be good. All right, guys, that is it. Good luck. Go build your websites. Be successful.